of this question, how did we get to where we are today? We got to where we are today because of complacency. We got to where we are today because of our foolishness. We got to where we are today because of envy, greed, and jealousy amongst ourselves, not against our enemies, not at all, no. We got to where we are today because we don't allow people who are natural leaders to lead. Remember when I told my Yoruba friends and brothers that what happened to Biafra will happen to everybody who supported the war against Biafra? I think I did mention this a couple of days ago. And some of you felt that it was a joke. Today, do you know that there are Yorubas who are refugees in Benin Republic? Yoruba people are refugees in Benin Republic. They ran away from their land. With the exception of one or two publications, the rest are not writing about it because it's shameful to them to say that a very proud and courageous race like the Yoruba are being driven away from their land, but that is the truth. The Fulanis have driven Yorubas away from their land. They are refugees in Benin Republic. Am I lying? It's there. Now go try and search for it. Go and Google it. Go and Google it, you will see it. Did I not tell you? Did I not warn you? I told you these things. Everybody who ever supported the injustice against Biafra, you will suffer the same fate. You will suffer it. All across the north, all across the far north, they are in refugee camps called IDPs. The middle belt is gone. They've taken it. Now they have gone to Yoruba land. They have driven Yoruba people away. That is the truth. Into Benin Republic as refugees. Now, when you consider all these things, how other ethnic nationalities are under heavy siege, then you will begin to appreciate the work that IPOB has been doing for years. You see, what they are today doing in Oyo and Ochun and all the border states between Benin Republic and Nigeria, these are Yoruba territories. They wanted to do in Ebonyi. But we started fighting them long time ago. I never told you. We were fighting long time. We started to fight them long time ago. For nearly 3 years now, we've been fighting them in Ebonyi State. And I kept saying they want to use Ebonyi as their bridgehead. Then from there to launch attacks everywhere. We said no. We've been fighting and dying in Ebonyi State for nearly 3 years before ESN was formed. Because we see things that mere mortals can. We see far. We see years ahead of every other person. Because we managed to hold Ebonyi State. That is the reason why people from Ebonyi have not fled to maybe Cameroon to go and seek for shelter. The same way that Yorubas are today in Benin Republic. Very shameful. Very, very, I have to say it is very shameful. The whole Yoruba race. Very proud. Their people are in Benin Republic. In refugee camps, in Benin. They are begging them to come back. They're saying, no, we cannot come back. You cannot protect us. Because Amotekun was politicized. They allowed their politicians to be in charge of a security outfit, something that is not done anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world, the army or any security arm has independence. All they do is that they follow orders. They will ask you, what do you want us to do? You tell them and they do it. You don't meddle. They had a Motekun, they were meddling in it. Today, they are toothless as they go by, if not for the emergence of few young, courageous people. Because this generation of Yoruba young people are very, very determined and resolute. And that is why I support them, and that is why I love them immensely. And maybe when they get their head round what is going on, they'll be able to secure the land even better. But as they say, the chickens have now come home to roost. I warned you. Did I not say that you will experience refugee crisis? Is there no refugees? Are there no refugees? I have to be grammatically exact. Are there no refugees today in your land? They are running to Benin Republic. And people still have the temerity to wake up in the morning and mention Nigeria in the same breath as you mention other viable nations. What an insult. Is Nigeria a nation? Some people are in IDP camps in Cameroon, in Chad, and in Niger. In the West, some people are in IDP camps in Benin Republic. And you're telling me that you have a country. You're telling me that Nigeria is your country, is a place to be proud of. And I'm saying, you people don't have any shame. You don't have any shame. You do all this nonsense and there is no shame at all in you. It has never crossed your mind to think carefully and very hard where the zoo is headed to. Some of you talk about restructuring. It's not too late, isn't it, for restructuring? Is it not very clear? It is now coming to that thing that we saw before and told you only disintegration can save you. If you belong to any ethnic group in Nigeria, I don't care where you come from, you could be from, I don't know, you could be Jukun, you could be maybe Wari, or any group you are in. Listen to me very carefully. And as I'm speaking, please write it down for posterity. Tell your children that's what you heard Nnamdi Kanu say on Radio Biafra. If you are any member of an ethnic group in Nigeria, not Fulani, because Fulani people, they are not should I say, indigenous to Nigeria. If you support Nigeria to be one, you have signed the death warrant of your ethnic group. Allow me to repeat. For those who did not go to school, for those who are afraid of reading, for those when history is mentioned, they run away. In the northern part of Nigeria, you have more ethnic groups than you have in the south. In case you don't want to get your head around it. The reason why the other ethnic groups in the south are more prominent is because there was no wholesale conquest, especially in the east, as the Fulanis and the with their slaves, the Hausas did in the north. If some people are saying, oh, without Nigeria, we cannot survive, we will be no, you are making a very grave mistake. Without Nigeria, you can survive even better than you are today, because in Nigeria, you're going to die. They will take your land and you will die. Britain needs Fulani to be in charge of the oil in perpetuity. And Fulani being in charge of the oil, the deal they struck with Britain is very clear. Allow us to take as much oil and as much gas as possible. You can do whatever you like. And that is why Britain cannot speak today. Never, they will never speak. Never. If you like, come out in front of the British High Commission in Abuja, slaughter everybody there. Pim, you will not hear from them. It's a deal they struck. These are the things that your average Nigerian doesn't know. The more you support, look at all those supporting one Nigeria. Are their villages not taken? Middle Belt, can they speak? They can talk. Yoruba used to support one Nigeria. Look at them today. Look at our brothers in a Joland, in the Scottish region of Biafra. They support one Nigeria, yes. If a man will take us over, look at, go to Bayelsa, you will shed tears. Go to Bayelsa, you will cry. You will cry. The more you believe in one Nigeria, the more you place your entire race at risk of oblivion. They will be obliterated because the Fulanis are bringing even more people. Are they not now beginning to confess that they brought in all these people to fight a war? Should Jonathan win?